Tonight, more than 1 million people are under flood warnings across the Midwest. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds calling the flooding in her state catastrophic. Drone footage right there shows some towns almost completely submerged. Days of heavy rain have forced evacuations and rescues in several states, some rivers at record levels. And there's no escaping the heat in much of the country. Look at that map. There have been at least 8 confirmed deaths so far. CBS's Chanel Call is in New York and tracking it all for us tonight. Chanel, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. And while relief is now finally in sight for millions of Americans who've been experiencing this unusually early heat wave for the last week, residents in the Midwest and the Plains are seeing a very different kind of extreme weather.
Record high floodwaters came fast in Rock Valley, Iowa.
I can tell you the devastation is severe and it's widespread.
Parts of the state saw nearly 6 inches of rain in just 24 hours. Flash flooding cut off power to wastewater treatment plants in at least 2 cities.
Every day it's wet and raining and raining and raining. I'm starting to build an ark at home.
In Minnesota, the Crow River is expected to reach record levels above 19 feet. The governor there is calling in the National Guard after days of severe weather turned cities into waterways. From extreme rain to extreme heat. The National Weather Service is issuing a heat advisory to more than 100 million Americans from coast to coast.
Very hot. It's too hot.
The nation's capital cracked the triple digits this weekend, the first time June temperatures have been that high. And in California, temperatures in some parts of the state could get as high as 106 degrees. Firefighters say the heat can make an already tough job that much more challenging.
We're also entering that season where things are just starting to dry out. I think it's going to be a very difficult year for us.
And Jerika, heat isn't the only weather-related issue happening here right now. An air quality advisory has been issued for 4 straight days, which means the level of air pollutants is so high it can be dangerous for sensitive groups. Jerika?
Yeah, so important to take this weather seriously. Chanel, thank you. Saudi Arabia announced extreme heat made this year's Hajj pilgrimage a deadly one for more than 1,300 people. The pilgrimage ended last week. Temperatures to Mecca and other holy sites soared above 124 degrees.